Okay. All right. I was reading a message. Sorry if I look crazy the first 5 seconds. But welcome to this Moon Day Live. This is a live YouTube channeled messages. We're doing the weekly astrology here at I Am Luminescent. I am the High Priestess Luminescent, and I have say it again. I have the power to manifest all of my desires in alignment with my divine guidance for the greatest good of all. Ashe. All right. So working on that. And working in that this week, I did kind of go through some of the days already. I'm right here right now on Astro Seek. But we currently have a Taurus moon. But I really wanted to get into all this Pisces energy because Neptune right now is at 29 degree Pisces exactly. 29 degrees 0 minutes in Pisces. So 29 to 30 degrees Pisces, bleeding, difficulty, clotting, depression, drowning. Okay. And I'm taking that from this book here. Okay. No plagiarisms. All right. And I want to go and read Neptune Pisces as well. It says excess sleeping, flat foot, weak feet, athlete's foot, toe fungus, poison blood, rare blood diseases, lymphatic cysts, poor drainage of lymphatics, weak immune system, and susceptibility to contagious illness, pneumonia, tuberculosis, retardation, spirit possession, susceptibility to hypnotic control and suggestion, mental delusions, fantasy, nymphomania, poor clotting, suicidal tendency, reflexes to Virgo, Gemini, and Sagittarius. Okay. All that is coming from here. And that was I just saw 222 on the clock in regards to Neptune and Pisces, which is at 29 degrees. And I read the 29 degree first, which is, a lot of illusions and delusions, pretty much. Okay, pretty much. Now today is 3-3. Some people are calling it a 3-3 portal. However, 3 is representative of Jupiter as well. Jupiter is all about expanding, growing, things getting um bigger with Jupiter in Gemini. Um Later in the week we'll have the moon and Jupiter together. Let me go back to today, the 3rd. Okay, we got a crescent moon, which I did see last night while the moon was in Aries. But the moon right now is 7 degrees Taurus, 13-degree Pisces sun. Mercury has just entered Aries, where it will retrograde on the 15th after the eclipse. The day after the eclipse, Mercury will retrograde. So remember that. Now in shadow period, get your car things together. Okay, get your car things together before retrograde comes. All right, it is in shadow right now. Okay, now moving on. Venus is retrograde as of last weekend. Venus went retrograde and it's been retrograde for a while now. Okay, Mars is stationed direct. Okay, so it's not really, besides Mercury and Venus, this is the only fire we're going to have for a while, before we get back into Aries season, pretty much. And then Mars going into Leo, there'll be no there'll be way more energy there. Um okay. Now you're gone because I'm not playing with nobody. All right. So with the moon being in Taurus right now, we're gonna have the moon and Uranus and Taurus conjunction happen one more time. Okay, again and again until Uranus moves into Gemini, which will be this year. And that will kind of open the door to talk a little bit more about what's going on up there with things coming down. We'll get into that. Uranus and Gemini, most definitely. I personally think it's a certain frequency that is targeting certain things, almost like a magnet for certain things to happen at certain times because of certain people. If you know the real story about the Titanic, you'll know exactly what it is that I'm referring to. But what I was seeing for this week is we got the moon Uranus, moon Jupiter, moon Mars. Boom, boom, boom. This full week. Friday is when the moon moves into Cancer, where Mars currently is stationed direct and moving. Slowly but surely moving. Now, I feel like this week is what Taurus being a moon, it is still working, but it's slow and steady. But things are going to speed up, of course, when the moon goes into Gemini and there's all this chatter and movement, especially with the moon going to conjunct Jupiter in Gemini as well, going through the middle of the week. It's going to be, it's things are going to kind of speed up. We're going to feel the speed up as well, even though Venus is retrograde. We're going to feel that little speeding up, so to speak, as the because right now we have the sun and Jupiter at a square. um we're still feeling the effects of the square because the sun is 13 instead of 12 degrees where Jupiter is, but it's going to be highlighted again when the moon moves into Gemini and conjuncts Jupiter again, which is where they squared off, the sun and Jupiter. Now, this is like being overly idealistic about things. So remember, if you feel a little bit too detached from your roots for any reason, make sure you tap into the South Node, Virgo. Okay. Yes, we want to pay attention and see what we're supposed to do with the North Node, but continue to pay attention to when you get too far into your North Node energy and you kind of feel distracted or you feel lost or you feel confused on your path. Tap into your South Node energy. It'll help you kind of like redirect the energy that you're feeling. So, with that being said, I definitely feel like this upcoming moon Jupiter hitting the square point of the sun is going to again intuitively bring up what it is that we may be overreaching for or over idealistic about. There's something that we may be over idealistic about. And when the moon hits here, let me fast forward to the day that this actually, okay. And then it's on Mercury Day as well. On Wednesday, when the moon goes, when it goes into Gemini and then it'll eventually conjunct Jupiter. Part of fortune will be here as well with those three all together, Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. So, and this is March 5th, okay? So on March 5th, which is Wednesday, Mercury Day, we're going to have the moon in Gemini, which is Mercury ruled, conjuncting with Jupiter between the 5th and the 6th, okay? So again, us being over realistic or over idealistic, over idealistic about something. Gemini is about finding information. Gemini is about learning things, connecting to people to learn, not just to talk, just to be talking. Okay, Ten of Swords, Nine of Swords, even where you can't shut your brain off or you haven't been meditating regularly enough to practice, allowing the tape to roll until it stops. And then you got the other part of it where this is also therapy, someone going to get therapy sessions. This is also tapping into because it's Pisces that was squared here with the sun. So we're also tapping into what type of dreams or ambitions that we may be, fantasizing about, dreaming about to come to fulfillment. And it's like we have all these big, big, lofty ideas, but are we writing them down? Are we South Node Virgo finding a way to get the details of what it is we're trying to bring into fruition, or are we just all talk? Like that's like Wednesday is going to be like kind of like a do or die situation where you want to see if somebody's going to be serious or real about what it is, like, or somebody going to back up all that stuff they've been talking or not. Like that's Wednesday is good, kind of giving me that energy with the moon and Jupiter and Gemini. But then coming into Friday, On Friday, the moon will be in Cancer with Mars. I feel like this will be a good day to tap into some type of pampering, some type of wellness, some type of extra rest, extra something, extra shower, extra like some type of therapy, color therapy, recreational therapy. I don't retail therapy because it is Venus Day. But yeah, on this day is a good day to tap into that energy as Mars is going to be trining the sun in Pisces at 17 degrees. And Saturn's here, the North Node is here, Neptune is here, Ceres is also in here as well. It's a lot of Pisces energy right now, and it can be very dreamy, very idealistic again. But the square to Gemini is asking you, like, make it make sense. What get all the data, okay? And then the South Node Virgo is asking you, is this useful is this useful to the dreams you want to manifest, or is this just useful? Okay, because you can have a tool, but if it's not the right tool for the part that you're fixing, then in essence it's no longer useful, right? And that's how we just got to start, digesting certain things going on this week when it comes to some sharp changes. But going into Saturday, that's when we're going to have the exact conjunction with the moon and Mars. Yeah, and then the sun will be at 18 at karmic degree with Saturn Virgo. So yeah, Friday and Saturday, definitely a time to retail therapy, relax. Of course, Saturday in certain households it's a ritual to do some deep cleaning, especially the first Saturday of the month. If you're practicing, you want to do some deep cleaning or some deep dive, something at home. Like Cancer moon energy is a good time to be at home. So if you had any plans this weekend, um, that's great. I hope it works out for you. However, a lot of people might feel like they're a little too tired to go out and hang. They might just want to stay at home on the home front until the moon goes into Leo on Sunday, the sun's day. Okay. On Sunday, the moon will be in Leo. It will be a first after we had the first quarter. We're going into a first quarter square with oh no, we had the first quarter square with Gemini. I'm sorry. The next step is the full moon. That's what we're waiting on. So we had the square, like I was talking about, with the moon and Jupiter conjuncting and squaring that point with the sun and Pisces. So now that we had our first challenge was to get the information, get the ideas, read the books, do the so-called menial task of being creative and witty, and you'll start to see, come full moon, like how big of a payoff it can actually be. Even though the full moon is happening in the South Node Virgo, but this is creating more stability, which allows you to North Node Pisces dream more, widen your creativity more, be more romantic about how the way you look at life and how things are going. I literally spent most of my day, even though I was driving in the car, I spent most of my day smiling at myself because I was just so excited and so happy how my life has turned out at this point. And I just hope I'm not the only one that's tapped into that energy all day long. Okay. I don't want to be the only person. I want everyone to feel that way. So if you are great, if you're getting there, get there. It's a destination that you can have right now as long as you believe. All right. So going back to astrology, the moon here is in Leo on Sunday, which is March 9th, the day before my sister's birthday. Here the moon will trine over to Mercury, Venus, and Chiron. All of these showing Aries 7 degrees, 9 degrees, 21 degrees. Okay. So the moon first is going to oppose Pluto, and then boom, here's the trine. So with that opposition, it's almost kite, but not quite because it's missing this one little piece over here with the Lilith. But the opposition with the moon and Pluto is kind of like, okay, some part of the Leo aspect has to be shine. Something about the Leo aspect, the heart chakra, needs to be released. There needs to be a road opening to your heart, widening it a little bit more. And Leo and Pisces energy actually does go together kind of well. As long as somebody's feet is on the ground, they're a good duo. Okay. That energy. I'm not particularly people. I don't know people in their background. But the energy itself of the Leo and the Pisces energy do go very well together because it brings out the lighter, softer side, the childlike joy and wonder of the zodiac when we pair those two together, because they're one is like ethereal and the other is very sunny, so psychedelics is kind of what it's giving me, right? So you could be practicing that, or you could just have a moment of awakening or awareness where you feel like your heart space can forgive or grow a little bit more, just a little bit more. So there might be a need to forgive someone over the weekend, and then you'll start to see how much being honest about how you feel and forgiving someone is really about you releasing yourself from that devil card energy, that grip, the Capricorn card, that being chained. You allow yourself to get out the chain, right? When you forgive someone, okay? Because it's never about the other person, it's always about you letting it go, like allowing them to be. And, maybe you got to, do a couple prayers about it. But on this Sunday, going into Monday, there may be a need to forgive yourself about maybe how you think you presented yourself and how you feel like you could do better. Don't be too harsh on yourself, which with this moon eventually trining over to all this Aries energy, I do feel eventually we will all start to light. The energy will start to lighten up very quickly because Aries is a spark and Leo is already the flame. Okay. So once that trine starts to kick off, after that Pluto cleanup that has to take place with the opposition on Sunday, everything starts to feel a lot easier and a lot better because we did the research, we did the work, where we see in how consistency does actually pay off for us. And then also, this first quarter square we're going to have is going to require us to re- reread or relearn something that we may have thought we ascended from or aced already in our experience here. So I'm about to get into the cards real quick while it's still quiet. And then the moon with Cancer is a good time to pamper, retail therapy, do some deep cleaning. It's the first Saturday of the month. Do some deep cleaning, um, do some devotional work. If you're participating in Ramadan, much peace and love to you, because with the way the world is, like consumerism is so easy to participate in. So if you're maintaining your devotion in any form or another, not just Ramadan, big ups to you, big love, and big ups to you, and much peace. All right, so let's talk to. I've been seeing a lot of birds today. I saw a lot of different birds today. Definitely always see the ravens, but I saw something that did look like a hawk, a couple of them, some very special birds. All right, and then the geese are back. That's how I know spring is really about to come because the geese are here. All right, so let's see. First card out, we have the camel. Trust that you have the resources to get through the challenges before you. All right, second card up, you have rattlesnake. The experiences that you presently are going through are an initiation into fulfilling your purpose as a healer. All right. So there's some challenges. You're being initiated. And then gorilla, take the time to listen compassionately to those you love, especially your family members. Yeah, I definitely want to go with all this Pisces energy. I definitely want to go visit my family and tap in real quick. My elders. Because Neptune Pisces energy does represent the elders. It is a water energy, so it could be the matriarch side of the family that needs to be tapped in a little bit more at this time. Both your parents' mother's line, your mother's line, and then their mother's line, you know. At the bottom is snow leopard. Take some time out of your usual life and spend it in solitude. Okay, so there definitely seems to be some reflection process going on. One second. All right, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Okay. I got coconut oil sliding into my eyes. All right, let's get into this right away real quick. Okay, camel. Trust. What do we need to know about trust? What do we need to know about trust? We got the Knight of Swords and the Queen of Swords. The Knight, is this person coming to deliver something? Something is being trust. Something will be delivered, or I guess on time. What about this delivery? What about this delivery? Okay, so this came out. Okay, it's in reverse. This is Six of Pentacles. This is something already purchased. And you got something you really, really want to own. Something you really, really want to own that you already paid for. Trust that it's being delivered and is on the way. Okay. Clarify this, the title card in the devil. You got the Fool and the Hangman. So up and down, as above, so below. Oh, damn. Girl, I'm gonna have to put you in here because you're doing too much in there. Okay. So you got one up, one down, as above, so below. This is the sun here and the sun. Okay, so this is waking up and going to sleep. This could be about a bed. Yeah, good news, Page of Wands. Okay. Can you clarify as above, so below? The King of Pentacles. This is what you're dreaming about, being wealthy. If that's what it's like, something you really, really. If anybody is out there waiting to purchase, or they're in the process of purchasing something of a huge, really big asset, just know it's not as far away as you may think it is. Pentacles is years, yes, but I feel like you need to stay focused with all this Pisces North Node energy and Ceres, the Sun, Saturn, Neptune, North Node, all this Pisces energy. You need to continually visualize yourself as if you already have it or own it. This is the best time to do that with anything. Anything. Yeah, anything. It's no job is too small. Look at that, Ten of Pentacles. It's a very small look. It's a very small ask, but you get so much. It seemed like a small ask, but you're gonna get so much. So now's the time to take advantage of it. Okay, let's look at this rattlesnake initiation. The Ace of Swords. Intuition, third eye is open. Your third eye is open. Your third eye is open. What are you seeing? What have you been seeing? Okay, you got the Four Cups. It's something that you're not seeing. What aren't you seeing? Okay, Two of Pentacles. You're not seeing the you're not seeing you're juggling something. You're having a hard time. The Two of Pentacles doesn't necessarily mean you're having a hard time doing something, but it's like challenging. You don't see what your third eyes don't. You ready? You've been waiting for this. You're ready for this. So it's not even a challenge. Then this initiation doesn't seem challenging. You thought it was gonna be something was gonna be painful because you had a painful Two of Swords. It's peaceful. You ready for peace? You're ready to connect with someone with this Libra moon. Yeah, the world. Oh, you're having dreams about seeing somebody for the first time. What's gonna happen? The Tower. Something. Your third eye. Yeah, here's the Knight of Cups. This could be a relationship. You're visualizing a relationship unfolding. You can't see the two of Page of Swords is usually a card indicating new information or someone gathering new information, like a spy or something. Um, but this Two of Pentacles, you don't see something you've been Nine of Wands waiting for. You went through a lot to get something, but you're peace. You're at peace with something. Something you want to a very very, and it kind of goes back to this first pile too about wanting something a lot. It's a simple ask. Simply just request it, and the universe will give it to you because you already in somewhat in some type of energy where you feel like you deserve it. You deserve it. You know you deserve it. You put the work in, so you know to deserve it. So whatever you're asking of, if it's a person or a relationship, it's already being worked out. Why? Okay. Take the time to listen compassionately to those who love you. Okay. I didn't. This kind of blended in, so it's hard to see. This is the Two of Wands, and the Three of Pentacles is reversed. Okay, so this is a pause something. This is about not you don't want to consult with family, or you don't want to consult with someone specifically about what's going on, because this card talks about talking to your mates, your mates. Five of Cups. Do you feel like you don't have anyone to talk to right now? Whoever this is for, you feel like the King of Swords, you feel like you're an island all by yourself. You don't have no one to connect to right now. Why? King of Swords. Seven of Pentacles. Who are you waiting on? Is this the same person you're waiting on? Or is this a different person? Different person, Seven of Wands. Somebody is waiting to talk to you. Clarify this Seven of Wands. Eight of Wands. Okay. Why the Eight of Wands? Ooh. Somebody snuck out the house, or somebody tried to be sneaky and leave something at your house. Whoever that person is, whoever was trying to sneak into your house, or somebody tried to leave something at your house. It's giving, they trying to see if it worked. Something, I was like, it's getting spell work. Somebody did something, they trying to see if it worked because they left it at your house. They left something at your house. They're waiting. The Four of Wands can be the home. This is also Venus and Aries. Someone wants to know if your confidence is real. So you stopped talking to them. You moved on away from them. The person who you normally would talk to, or someone you would usually think of as a friend, King of Swords, is Aquarius. That's friendship, network. Who's your best friend? Do you not have a best friend? You got the Justice card, relationship, King of Cups, Four of Pentacles, Sun and Capricorn card. King of Cups is Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Justice is Libra. That somebody could have all of these